A sweet, caring person. He'd give the shirt off his back even if it was all he had. This is what family and friends say about 21-year-old Jude Kenningsfeld. According to his family, Jude was the oldest of 3 and worked at a local family-owned business, Toby's Cabinet Shop. He was outgoing and had lots of different friends from various walks of life. Jude's aunt says he was a kind person, had a kind soul, and was thoughtful of others. According to Missouri State Highway Patrol Corporal Scott White, Jude was traveling in the car with 4 people at around 9:15 p.m.
On the preliminary investigation, the vehicle traveled across the center line off the left side of the road and overturned. Several of the occupants were ejected during the crash.
Corporal White says Jude Kenningsfeld was not wearing his seatbelt.
Note that seatbelt use is very important, especially in this crash. This is the second fatality that has occurred here in Troop F within the last 24 to 48 hours. And last night, the only person that survived the crash without any injuries is the driver, who was wearing a seatbelt.
At last report, 2 of the 3 passengers who were taken to the hospital, 16-year-old Shanna Orman and 17-year-old Christian White, had moderate injuries. According to the University Hospital, the 3rd passenger, 17-year-old Bailey Thomas, is in critical condition. This is the 6th fatality Troop F has seen this month, and Corporal White says out of 6, 4 of those people were not wearing their seatbelts.
People just need to realize that being restrained really affects the outcome of a lot of these crashes.
This just comes one day after 18-year-old Jacob Davenport died in a fatal car accident in Montgomery County while also not wearing his seatbelt.
Slow down, take your time, and make sure that you wear your seatbelt.
With one of the busiest driving weekends ahead of us for 4th of July, we're reminded by Corporal White that 2 young lives were lost this week while not wearing their seatbelts. Reporting in Jefferson City, Stephanie Hirata, KRCG 13.